Renegade, the best part about Valleyfair. And one of the only reasons I get a golden pass there to visit a lot. Like, I've ridden this thing a million times, and it's my favorite roller coaster, not only at Valleyfair, but out of all the roller coasters that I have ridden, which isn't saying very much. But today I will be reviewing it because I think this coaster just gets overlooked by the coaster community, and without this ride here, nobody would go to Valleyfair. And fortunately, some people do go to Valleyfair to experience this ride, but still, not enough people. This ride is about 98 feet tall and it goes about 51 miles per hour. And it's one of the first GCIs to use the Millennium Flyer trains, and it usually runs 2 trains, seating about 24 people. Someone correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that is the number of people that this train fits. So let's take a look at the POV. So you start with a turn out of the station, and then you come up into the left hill, which I will try to speed up as fast as possible. And this left hill, you actually get a pretty good view of all those trees and back by the Minnesota River. If you didn't know, like, Valleyfair is literally right next to the Minnesota River. And this first drop is super good. It gives a lot of airtime coming out of it, and it's just really good. And then you go up into that airtime hill, really good airtime, some of the best in the ride. And then coming out of that turn, you get some good airtime and some more airtime. And laterals, a lot of laterals on this ride, guys. This ride is super intense, and all these airtime moments are pretty good too. There's one weaker part over by the turnaround back there, but that's okay because the rest of the ride makes up for that. That right there is sustain ejector airtime. That's the best part of the ride. And then you do the flyby by the station, great laterals, and then a pop up into the brakes. And this ride is really good, you guys. It's really the only reason to go to Valleyfair, to be honest. And it's my favorite part about Minnesota. That might be a little bit over-exaggerating. I do like skiing. But other than that, there are some bad things about this roller coaster. Just a couple that I might be able to name out. For the most part, this ride is completely butter smooth, but there are a little bit of rough moments that may hurt your head a little bit. Like, not that you're banging your head, it just shakes your head around. And so this ride is really violent, and with violent rides, you're going to get that. So it doesn't really take away from the ride much, but still, it's just something to know about before you ride this ride. And I hope this ride makes your top 10 like it does mine and a lot of other Minnesota coaster enthusiasts or people that have a chance to come out to Minnesota. So yeah, this is a super intense GCI, and the part about this GCI that might surprise you is the pacing is unbelievable. It only goes 51 miles per hour, but that fast rattle, I don't know who engineered it or whatever, but this guy's genius. It is amazing. You feel like you're flying through that layout, and the head choppers on this ride are really unbelievable too. So those are some really good things about this ride, and I hope you get the chance to come out to Minnesota if you haven't already. Book a trip here and have some fun on this ride, guys, because this is one of the best GCIs. And now this is where I give my final score on Renegade, and I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It doesn't crack a 10 quite, but it is a great ride and it deserves to be a 9.5. So I gave it a 9.5, and thanks for subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Please subscribe. I appreciate everything that you guys have done, and please follow me on Instagram at intensity_thrills. I'll try to put that down in the description. But until then, See you guys next time.